In this video, what you are going to see is how you can set a field as required on a screen that is shown when a transition is executed. That is when the status of a task changes from one state to another, and then you want to show a screen, and then you want to make a field on that screen required. First, we are going to see how you can do that in traditional JIRA, which is a bit complex, and then I'm going to show how to do the same on BPS. Okay, first what we are going to do is to create a new workflow, test workflow. Okay, this is traditional JIRA. Then I'm going to switch to diagram. These are the default status, so I'm going to add a new one, just done. Okay, and then I'm going to create a transition between these states. Done. Okay, so this is the workflow, and now in order to show a screen when this changes from this status to this one, you have to create the screen. Okay, so now let's go into screens. We create a new one, test screen. Okay, and then we drop the fields we want here. Let's see anyone. This is just for testing. We assume that the field is already created. And now what we have to do is to go back to the workflow. Okay, here is test workflow. So what we are going to do is to edit it, and then on this transition we are going to edit the transition, and we are going to set the screen to our test screen. Okay. Okay, but now is when in JIRA we need to set what field on that screen is required. Okay, and for that what we need to do is to add a validator to that transition. There is a new screen, then we click on add validator, and then this is the tricky part. If we don't have any plugin, there is no way or easy way to set that field as required. So here we have installed one is JavaScript, JavaScript utilities. This is a plugin that you can find on the marketplace, and then here is where we have the fields required. Then we select what field, in this case is business area, and then we set it as required for that transition. Okay, so this is the way in traditional JIRA on how to do it. As you can see, it's a bit cumbersome and it's a bit hidden on the logic in JIRA, and also you need to install a plugin from the marketplace so you can require that field on that screen. So now on BPS, let's just create a new process, process 4. Let's add a new status. Let's use an existing one, done. Let's create the transition between both status. Now I'm going to add a new field, new field, I don't know, this one. Okay, this is the field. And then on the screens, this is the default screen, so I'm going to add a new one in the same way we have been done on the previous step. So this is required fields. This is going to be the name of the screen. Okay, and in order to show that field we just created, we just drag and drop it. Okay, and then here we have a property that we set as required as true, and then here we can override the message that the user will get when that field is required. In this case, we can even use patterns is required, or we can leave it as is, so we will get the default message. And then we simply click on the transition and select our screen, and So it's the one that will be shown when the task changes from open to done. So we are executing this transition that will show this screen, and this screen, the field is required. And that's it. As you can see, it's pretty much easier to understand and also to manage, because everything is packed on a single place, and we are using a pretty common user experience and a logic. So I hope you like it. Thank you.